What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about PvP in Toram Online, whether or not I think it will be good, and just general other stuff regarding PvP in general. So, it's been almost 2 years now since they first showed us this, preview build of PvP, and we haven't really heard much about it since then. There's definitely a lot to consider when it comes to PvP, especially, how it will work. Internet connectivity and lag issues, especially since there are so many different players from everywhere across the world. How is that actually going to work? Balancing issues between classes, is Mage going to be really bad in PvP? Would Paladin be, overpowered? How is the damage scaling going to work? Here I see that my best guess would be that the damage scaling will be changed completely. For PvP, such as players having more health, taking less damage, as well as players dealing less damage, because in this game, everybody's dealing millions of damage and spamming millions of damage, but everybody only has, a couple thousand HP, so obviously that can't work. So they gotta fix that, which it looks like, they did fix it. It doesn't look like, they're taking too much damage here. There's been a pretty big divide in people who want PvP and people who don't want PvP. I've been really excited for it for a while. I think it would be awesome. Great new content to add to the game. That way, when you're done leveling up all of your builds to the max level and getting good equipment, you have some other things to do. But some people really don't want it. They think that it will bring a, toxic competitive nature to the game, which is fair. However, I personally believe that, it's going to happen in any game, no matter where you go. But one of the biggest issues is definitely, the internet situation. For anyone who's played the snowball event, it's really dodgy. It's really spotty. There'll be sometimes where you throw a snowball at somebody and it acts like nothing happens. It's generally disheartening to see that. But they've been working on it for almost 2 years now, which means that there's a little bit of hope for PvP. All right, that means that they've more than likely been putting in a lot of effort into PvP to develop it and make it really good and playable. Or maybe it's taken almost 2 years because it's, taken a back seat in the priorities list for the dev team. I really hope it's the latter, to be honest. I really would like to see PvP be fun. But coming from this perspective, I feel like PvP has a lot of potential to be really fun and be really good in the game. Especially if they can fix the internet issues and, the latency, delay issues and stuff like that when it comes to playing with people internationally. Yeah, I really think that PvP could be super fun. Just looking at, this gameplay here that we have, it looks like there could be a lot of depth to it, especially since they introduced the manual evasion and manual guard system. There's going to be a lot of timing-based dodging inputs and stuff like that. That's going to bring, a layer of depth and fun into PvP, make it a little bit more skill-based. Now, the devs have already stated that there will be no reward system for PvP. At least that's their plan, and they don't want it to be content that you feel like you have to do, but rather just optional, fun content, which I totally agree with. However, I really think it would be cool, when PvP is released, to have some kind of system, maybe like a medal system, where you could have bronze, silver, gold medals for how many times you've won in PvP. They don't really serve any purpose rather than being cosmetic only. Maybe next to your name or something like that you can display next to your mood message. I don't know. I think that would be pretty interesting and fun to see. But another issue lies in the balancing of classes, right? How is Mage going to work? If Mage has to charge all of their skills, for a while, are they going to be viable? Would Bow be too overpowered, having range and other slow, MOBA shot arrow will, immobilize the enemy player, stuff like that. Will Paladin be overpowered, having too many control options and block options, stuff like that? It's all interesting to think about. And in my opinion, I think it's going to work something like this. I think, or at least I hope, you'll have your character builds for PvP. These will be completely separate characters that you create with different stats, optimized for PvP, maybe a little bit more focused on, status ailments and being able to survive, really. Right? You don't want to be too squishy because then you just get, completely destroyed. So I think that's what I would like to see, PvP characters with their own stats and with their own equipment that's kind of meant for PvP. And then you have your PvE characters meant to kill, you know, bosses and monsters and stuff like that for general farming. I think that would be super interesting to see. And that's a, you know, personal wish of mine. But another issue is, you know, some skills seem like they're very unbalanced. Will tier 4 and tier 5 be in PvP? My best guess is no. We're only, you know, I could be wrong though. What about like skills like Phantom Slash, where you're invincible for large periods of time while doing damage? Are they going to be banned? You know, you think about, are some skills going to be banned from being used in PvP? I feel like that's certainly the most logical route that they could go. They definitely should ban some skills. If you want PvP to be fun and playable, you got to remove some skills. Otherwise, people would be abusing and spamming certain skills to kind of get ahead. And then there's like also an issue of, you know, separate balancing. Are all of these classes going to be doing similar damage or no? Are iframes going to be allowed? Perfect defense and stuff like that. It's all interesting to think about. I want to know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I do read all comments, and especially since PvP is something we've all been waiting for quite a while, I'd definitely like to hear your guys' thoughts. But yeah, I mean, overall, I'm really excited for it. I think it could bring a new, you know, brand new, fresh breath of air into the, you know, to the series. I think that, you know, the game deserves some PvP. Players deserve to be able to, you know, fight each other, test each other's skill, and adding extra content to the game can never hurt. It's like extra end game content. But, you know, definitely let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you want to see more Toram Online content, please subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting more regularly, just Toram Online stuff. And if you like the video, please like it. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for the video. Just wanted to talk about PvP and get some thoughts and opinions out there. And let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you guys on the next one, and see ya.